Welcome back into KSBD Sports Extra. I'm Zach Fox. It's now time for the Extra Innings Team of the Week. And this week we have the Ropes Eagles. Now 16-3 overall, 6-1 in district play as they took down New Home 3-1 and Smyer 8-7. Next, we'll speak with head coach Blake Jackson. All righty, Coach, you're 6-1 right now. What a phenomenal start so far. Just talk about this past week, 2-0, both wins happening at home.
It was a great week. Anytime you can go 2-0, that's always our goal when we go into a week is 2-0. And to get the win against New Home was huge. Number 4 in the state. It was awesome. It was a big win for the program. And then it was a tough one against Smyer on Friday, but we were able to persevere and get through it and get the win.
Talk about that Smyer game. I mean, it was really back and forth the entire game. You go down 3, you go up 3. It seemed like no lead was safe heading down to that final inning. You walk off on the walk-off walk there.
Yeah, exactly. There's a wind that was pushing out. So if you got a hold of a ball, it was going to carry, and it did. There's several balls that hit the fence. It was back and forth. Smyer gave us their best shot, and we were able to overcome it.
Coach, currently second in the district right there. It's a very close race right there in the district. Talk about the strength of schedule that you guys really have. I mean, a great program you have here in Ropes, but as you mentioned, you're facing number 4 New Home. You had Sundown, who is currently undefeated until as of yesterday, and then Smyer giving you guys the best shot.
Yeah, top to bottom, I would say the 1 through 4 right now in the district, it's really competitive. In every game we play, we always have the mindset of you can't underestimate somebody, and it just kind of goes to the strength of our district.
Coach, year 3 in this program as well. What do you think has been the immediate, what has been that factor for this immediate success? I mean, 2 straight years right now, both years so far making the playoffs. You're definitely on track right now for another playoff run. What has been that success? We're
fortunate with some good players, have some great coaches helping out, but they always put their head down and they go to work. We have a saying that we do every day before we start practice. I say out work yesterday, and they say right now, and we get after it.
Awesome. Well, you also have 4 seniors on this year's squad, and as you see, everybody here, I mean, all of this is happening with predominantly an underclassmen group. So what does that really say about this team and obviously the future of Ropes Eagles baseball?
It just says no matter your age, you can contribute. And these 4 seniors were part of the founding team from the very start, and they've stuck with it, and they're kind of building the foundation for these guys following. So it's been great.
Yeah, Smyer again coming up on Tuesday, this time in Smyer, and many would fret at that, but you guys have done just fine on the road. Not counting neutral site games, you guys are 5-1 so far on the season away from home. What has really transpired from winning there at home and taking that same success there on the road?
We're just same mindset. Just get to work, go after them, do what we do, and steer the ship and keep going straight. And that's what we do. We rely on each other and go to work.
And relying on those bats as well. 12 of the 19 games, you guys have scored 10 or more runs. I mean, that is a crazy thought. What has really gotten these bats so hot?
I don't know. I can't give you an honest answer. They just, like I said in practice, they do what we ask of them. They go to work. They work on their craft on their own. I think it's just the dedication of the sport.
Alrighty, let's hear from some of those players. Alrighty, Logan, 1 of 4 seniors on this year's squad. What has it been like so far having the successful run that you guys are having right now here on your final season?
Well, at first it was kind of rocky. You know, we just got our first couple players. We only had 2 solid guys, if so. Now we got a bunch of freshmen and sophomores that are really good that just help lead us to victory.
And what does that really say about this team being as young as they are in the future of this program?
People should be scared of them. I think we will be better every year. After I graduate, we will consistently be better.
And then for you personally, being one of those 4 seniors, you know, your first year trying to create this program here, it was the COVID year, you know,
right.
And you had all these expectations to lay out, you know, a new baseball season and a new reign here at Ropes, and that was cut short. But you guys came back there in year 2 and pedaled to the metal.
Right. First year we practiced on a local softball field, and it was the sticker patch. For what we have now, I mean, we're grateful for everything. Grateful for our coaches, players, everything.
And with that, I mean, you have to have that strong community engagement there. It seemed as you know, just here in year 3, it seemed like that's been immediate to have this strong community.
For sure. We always have fans, always at the games, always have good sponsorships. They support us, so we play for them.
All right, Garrett, kind of same thing. I mean, what a season this team is off to. You're a senior on this year's squad. How awesome is it to be able to have this sort of reign here at the tail end?
Oh, it's awesome. Couldn't ask for anything else. It's been a great season so far, and we just can't wait to keep it going.
And as far as the competition that you guys are facing, I mean, it is top notch. You have New Home, number 4 in the state, went to state last year, and you guys take them down there at home. You battle back with Smyer. You had undefeated Sundown. I mean, it seemed like every night you guys are facing top competition and coming away with wins.
Yep, you just got to stick to it. Get your head down and work. It's the best way to do it.
And what has it really been like as far as a transition to a baseball program? I mean, as we mentioned before, you had the COVID year first, and you know you have the coaching staff having to invest in you, but you also investing in them.
Yeah. So our first year we were really bad. We've gotten a lot better. We've come a long ways from then.
What a year, but what a week it really was, taking on some top competition there at home, but able to come away with wins in both of those.
It's good. Coming into the week, we knew we'd have to work hard to get past New Home. They're a good team. They made it to state last year, so they're experienced, and they got a bunch of kids that's been playing baseball for a long time, so we knew we'd have to be on our game to play with them. And the first game, we were there with them, and we definitely think we could have beat them that game too. And then going into game 2, we knew we had to buckle up, play with them good, and we did that. Came out with the win.
5-1 so far on the road. What has been maybe the key to taking that same success and transpiring that on the road?
Yes, sir. We just play with a good attitude and come in knowing that we can play with anyone that we're put on the field with, and go in there positive and play the best we can and have fun.
And there they are, the Ropes Eagles, the extra innings team of the week. They will battle Smyer on Tuesday. More KCBD Sports Extra next.